Today, you guys, I figured we'd just have a chill video and react to some dipshits of society. Excuse me, I mean what people like to call Karen. What's really funny is that my mom actually had a manager named Karen who really lived up to her name. And I don't know about you guys, but I enjoy watching these clips on and off because when I want a little break from society, these are so funny to watch. Now, I did not make this Karen compilation. This is actually from another channel that I'm going to be reacting to, so I will leave them in the description box or I'll just put their name up on the screen, either or. But with that being said, let's just dive into it.
So I'm in Walmart on Washington Street. I asked this young lady to find me a manager. And because I need some help. But she won't find me a manager.
There's someone at the fitting room recording me right now and I'm very uncomfortable.
But I'm asking for help in the radio section.
I called someone to help you. What else do you need?
I asked you for a manager.
Okay.
And you told me you don't know who the manager is.
He's insisting on a manager. He just needed help in automotive, but now he will not leave me alone.
Don't worry, there's more to this, but here's the rundown now that we've seen a brief portion of it. Now, this guy went to Walmart in the automotive section and all he really needed was help with a radio. I don't know if he needed his fixed or needed a new one installed or just needed questions answered, but he ended up finding this lady. I don't know why he couldn't ask somebody else who the manager is or find another employee to help him. She said that she called in for the manager or for somebody to go to the automotive section to go help him, but he insisted on, well, I need the manager, why need the manager, why don't you call the manager? And she's like, I radioed somebody to come and help you. I don't know who the manager is on shift right now, but maybe this new employee can answer some of your questions. And he is insisting on this little lady calling the manager in. Now, the thing about this situation is, well, why? You know what I mean? Like, if I went to a store and I asked hey, can I get a manager right now? And there's like, well, I don't know who the manager is right now, but I can get somebody to help you. I'd be like, oh, no, that's okay. Like, I'll, go to customer service or somebody who might know where the manager is. What I'm not going to do is pull out my phone and start recording somebody and say, well, why are you refusing to help me? Oh, look at Walmart's service. Look at how shitty Walmart's service is. Now, it's people like this who really think that they can just capture and harass people in public and make these moments pop up and go TikTok viral. But it's making you look bad because essentially why you think this little woman is being the Karen, she looks like a teenager at her first freaking job. Why are you harassing her? And I do get that it is, you can film in public. It's not like it's breaking the law or anything like that. But at the same time, you don't have to go around filming and harassing people whenever she did try to help you.
So I want to get her on camera.
Go ahead.
So I can report that she would not even help me.
I called someone where you needed.
I asked for a manager. You told me you don't have one.
I told you I don't know who it is right now.
And I asked for any manager. And you told me you don't know. And you're not really helping me.
Can you leave me alone?
Yeah.
Leave! Stop harassing me!
I'm asking for a manager. And y'all see what she's doing. So.
Stop recording me!
I'm going to get her. This is help. This is Walmart's help. That's Walmart's help right there.
I feel like any average person on a day-to-day basis who has to go to work these 9-to-5 jobs and already gets harassed by a number of angry customers over stuff that's completely out of their control. They don't need somebody like this going in and filming them, talking about, oh, look at, that's Walmart's help right there. She's some young girl just trying to do her job, and she did radio in somebody to come and help you. The fact that you couldn't just walk over to the center back to where you were from looking for the help originally, because she did radio somebody in to come and help you. But instead you decided, oh no, it's not good enough. I wanted the manager, not another employee to come and help me. You could have went to customer service. You could have walked around and found somebody, anybody else. You did not have to whip out your phone and start literally harassing her.
Dude, that's so dangerous
It's
that
not
if you
illegal.
even touch me, do you know what's happening?
Touch you? I'm not even touching you.
I don't want this in my neighborhood. I'm calling the cops.
Okay, call them.
Good. Because it's kids like you that are going to hurt somebody.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you go somewhere in Stanford and do that?
I already do it.
Don't do it downtown anymore.
The cops don't care.
They're going to
So why do you care?
Because you're going to hurt somebody.
Imagine being so triggered by a child riding a bike that you feel the need to approach them, stop them from riding their bike, and then call the police on them saying, I don't want this in my neighborhood. The Fook, did your parents not buy you a bike as a child? He deserves an award for the most miserable man on earth because the fact that he was triggered by a child riding a bike and got so angered by it that he decided to let's just call the police. What?
And if my friends are here and you do it and you run into them, they're gonna knock the f out of kids like you.
Okay.
I suggest you get the f out of this neighborhood. I'm gonna call the cops because I'm tired of you being here and you've run into me before.
Run into you? Not even.
Yeah,
oh
you
my
have.
God.
Wow, way to snitch on yourself, buddy, because you literally said that if your friends run into him, they're going to beat him down. But then you're like, oh, I'm going to call the cops. And then you can just tell them about that threat when they get here. But I'm just going to tell them that you hit me with your bike prior. Again, this is just a child who was trying to ride their bike, popped a wheelie, and this guy was like, not on my watch, not in my neighborhood.
Dude, I'm calling the cops.
Go call them. Watch what they're going to say.
And I can tell you, dude, you're looking for an whooping from some people here. I'm just gonna call them. They're gonna come down.
Go call them. Let's see what they say.
I've had it with you.
Okay.
Right? And you have no right to be here. What you're doing.
No, right? It's a public place.
No, it's dangerous what you're doing.
What's he doing? Scrolling through TikTok? I thought he said he was gonna call the police. Does he have them in his contact list? Is he scrolling through his contacts? Because he could have just whipped up that green phone button and hit 911 dial. It would have took a couple seconds. The fact that he's really just sitting here having a full-blown conversation while just scrolling casually through his phone, like, just, hey, wait, okay? I am going to call them, but just give me a minute. I got to check these notifications first.
The cops literally don't care. They see me do it right in front of them.
All right, well, I'm going to ask them to come down and file a complaint, because I live here. All right, this is Ramona University. This kid who's run into me more than once with his bicycle.
I haven't run into you.
I'd like you to send policemen down. This kid is doing something that's highly illegal.
Wow, this must be like the cream of the crop for male Karens, because honestly, what is going on? He literally said, this kid ran into me multiple times, blatantly lying. This kid has a GoPro on his helmet, so I'm sure that it has him on film not running into this man, but this man harassing him and threatening him that he's going to get his friends to beat him down next time they see him bicycling. But now he's saying that bicycling through town is highly illegal. Like, what?
It's not illegal.
He's riding his bike without a front tire.
Okay, this is really backfiring on this man. He's just making the kid sound highly impressive. He's riding a bike without a front tire. Like, the coordination, the balance, the strength, the dignity. If I was a 911 operator and I got a phone call that said, hey, this kid is riding a bike without a front tire, I'd be like, did anybody die? Like, why are you calling 911? You good? You need a psych evaluation?
Running in the middle of University Avenue, and I want to file. My name is Eichen. I want him right, Eichen, and I want that. No, stay here because the cops are going to write you up.
Honestly, this man is a danger to society. We have to get him off of the streets. Who would dare ride a bicycle through town? This man really is digging himself such a hole with this 911 call. First, he said he ran into him multiple times, okay? And then he was saying, well, he's riding a bike without a front tire. Sir, popping a wheelie on a bicycle is not the same as riding a bike without a front tire. And if he was riding a bike without a front tire, shouts out to him because that is impressive. But the fact that he's blocking this kid from leaving the situation, that is literally kidnap, and he can get in trouble from. It doesn't even have to be a kid. It can be an adult. If you are holding somebody against their will from leaving, that is kidnap. And sorry, sir, because you're not a missy ma'am, so sorry, sir. What are you doing?
I'm pressing charges against this
Pressing
kid.
charges? Bro.
P-I-C-H-E-N. I'd like a squad car down here now.
He's mad because... Bro, I swear to God.
No, dude, don't leave the scene of a crime. Because
not a
I'll
crime.
have to tackle you.
It's
Send
literally...
the cop down to University of Ramona. There's going to be an incident.
Go ahead, take off. Go.
I literally can't do anything.
Okay.
Can you go? Just walk.
I'm trying to walk.
I'm just trying to make sure you guys get here. This
Come
kid
on.
has run into me.
Oh my.
Side street.
I don't need to get out of here.
You what?
I don't need to get away
You
from
don't?
me.
You're okay?
I don't know who this woman is, but she looks like Elisa, and we need to protect Elisa at all costs. Honestly, that's something I would do if I seen a kid being harassed in public for riding a bicycle or being harassed in general. I think that is such a shitty thing to do. Why? Granted, he might be a little bit grown. He looks pretty tall. He might be a teenager. But at the same time, that is no excuse to go up and start harassing him for literally riding a bicycle, to making false allegations that he's hitting elderly people, that he's ran into you multiple times, and keeping him back from allegedly leaving the scene of a crime when all he's doing is bicycling through allegedly your city. I honestly can't believe that this man has stayed mad this entire time enough to still be there blocking the child from leaving the crime scene. But y'all, I just think that is so freaking crazy. Why is he still there, and how is he still mad?
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
Please send a cruiser down to Ramona University.
I mean, he's mad because I'm doing wheelies, but the cops don't even care, and I know them.
Okay.
It's happening
So
right now.
You're
It's
okay?
Yeah,
going
I'm
down
fine.
now.
They're just gonna
I just
tell.
wanted to make sure you're
Oh no, thank you.
okay. Take care of yourself.
No, you guys need to respond. This is dangerous.
We are responding.
Okay. I'd be happy.
Bro,
He's
I
got
swear
a
to
mask
God.
on, and he's about 17. He's run into me before.
I'm 18, not 17.
No.
What's he doing? Of course, if he has run into you, guess what? That's on you, because look at you blocking him. Oh, if somebody would just Photoshop this and take out the phone from the guy in the blue shirt's hand, put a football, then edit out the bicycle, it would literally look like a game of football, and he's trying to get past with the ball. Like, this is hilarious, but not hilarious. I feel bad for the kid, but oh my goodness, this is comedy gold.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Sweetheart, when you laughed like that, you were so loud, you made me jump out of the skin.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, you scared me.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're okay.
No, I'm fine.
I can't hear you because I have my headphones
No,
in.
I know, but when you did that, I was like, oh my God.
I didn't even notice I did anything.
When you laughed.
When I
It
laughed,
was
I did
very
what?
loud.
Oh, because it's echoes in here. I'm in the gym. It's going to
very
echo.
loud.
Yeah, at the gym, it's going to echo like that.
I don't know, you guys are gonna have to let me know in the comment section, but I'm thinking this Karen is a little bit worse than the last male Karen that we just watched, because imagine being angry at the joy of laughter. This lady too, at the beginning, I know she was just trying to be nice, but the fact that she was like, oh no, are you okay? Like, my laughter, like, what? Like, what? This lady came up to her like, when you laughed and it echoed, it literally was so loud that it sent an EMP through my entire body, and now I'm in pain. Oh my goodness. I feel so bad for this woman just trying to laugh and have a good time at the gym.
like, it's like going to do that.
Yeah, it was much louder than that. It just scared me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but I can't really help how I laugh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything by it.
I'm not telling you. I'm not complaining about how you laugh or help the way you laugh or whatever, but have consideration for other people. Respect, honey. You're in the gym.
I think the woman who laughed a little bit too loud, apparently, was being super kind about the situation, a lot kinder than I probably would have, because if I'm just laughing and somebody takes offense to that, maybe find some happiness in your life. Missy Ma'am slipped on her fedora and was like, have some respect for the other people. Just take to consideration the people of the gym. Do not laugh. Mental gymnastics. That was her workout for the day.
Yeah, take my picture. Hello. Report me. Stop, because I'm going to call the cops on you. You're very disrespectful, sweetheart. Very disrespectful.
Not gonna lie, I wish I was doing audio because I laughed a little bit too hard at that last little clip there. The fact that she really started an argument with this woman, got pissed off, stormed out, and then forgot something and had to just wiggle her way back in, and she was like, just stop. Just stop. Don't film me no more. I know I'm fucking up, but this is embarrassing. And she's still holding her ground and staying mad. Like, oh my goodness. I am on the side of the woman who apparently laughed a little too loud and offended somebody with her laughter and joyfulness. But she didn't have to follow the woman out. It made for a funny video, but she still didn't have to follow the woman out of the building. She could have just left it at that.
And I'm calling the police.
Y'all, I can't. The way she turned around to film and then she couldn't get her camera pulled up. You can tell she was really upset in the moment. Y'all ever been so mad you're like, oh, and you go to, like, get your phone, you have to text somebody about it, and you're just trying so hard to get your screen up, but because it's the heat of the moment, we all look like that woman.
Excuse me. Are you kidding? Excuse me. I don't know who you are, but you're pretty damn rude. And they got ugly children that are weird looking. Oh my goodness!
So this is going to be spicy right off the bat because you have these two elderly women here. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't want to offend any of my older subscribers or subscribers who aged well. I don't know how to go about this. But I do want to, right off the bat, I would say I want to give them the benefit of the doubt because she did say you're being rude as the lady started filming, so who knows what the lady said before she put on the camera, because Lord knows, when people know that they're filming, and especially the ones filming it, they're going to do everything that they can to refrain so they don't look terrible in a situation and be like, well, look, I was the one getting harassed. Who knows what this lady said to these people beforehand, but the fact that the one started to come for her children, that's not okay.
Children that scream, like we've seen that middle one, like he's out in the middle of the yard just for no reason, he just starts screaming. I mean, he made
Sheila, I have never met anyone that is so rude.
She really just called her a crackhead. Like, out of every insult she could have come up with, she's like, well, crackhead. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that she so desperately wanted to win this battle against this mother who seems to be just walking with their children, just so happens to come across two loose screws on the trail that day. And again, who knows what happened before she started filming this, and she could have calmed down her tone after she started filming this, but I highly doubt she was doing too much in the wrong because, in my opinion, people who, when they get into arguments and bring up other people's kids, are utterly despicable, in my book at least. So these two aged like fine wine women, because I don't know what else to say without being offensive to some of y'all, they should have known better.
You can leave it, thank you.
What's she waiting for? Her moment to strike like a ninja? Like, he clearly just talked to her through the Ring camera, and she could have said, hey, like, I'm here because of this, or is this your correct anything? Like, what is she doing? Because he clearly just talked to her through his Ring camera, and she's just waiting in patience, just tapping her foot.
You can leave it.
No, I could speak to you, actually.
I'm sorry?
I need to speak to you. I don't think you realize where they're coming from, so I need to speak to you.
Where what's coming from?
Where the food you ordered is coming from. I don't think you realize the distance that it's come from, because then you would never actually have given what you gave. So I think you can come and see face to face.
So it's giving me she's a DoorDash driver, and apparently she got a bad tip. I've seen enough of these videos to understand the gist when I see it. This woman's mad, I guess, that he didn't give her a good enough tip. And I've seen this quite often. I don't know if you can see the tip that you get it, but I know somebody who did DoorDash, and you can clearly see the distance that you're going to. It'll say like 0.6 miles or like 1.2 miles or like what town it's in. You know what I mean? Like, you clearly can see how far you're finna go for what you're doing. So the fact that she did it and then she's just not happy with the tip, and now she's saying, well, you don't understand. He doesn't need to understand. He placed the order, and you as the driver could have declined it very easily.
Because I drove 40 minutes, and it was extremely far, and I got it to you early. So I don't think you realize where you ordered from.
I don't understand. You
Well,
took 4 minutes from where?
From the restaurant that you ordered from. Do you realize how far it is? Do you realize you ordered from Colmac and you're in Smithtown?
That's a 15-20 minute drive.
It's not. You need to try to drive it. I just drove it. It's 40 minutes. It's 12 and a half miles.
Hold on. Her brain is not braining. Her math is not mathing. The distance is not adding up with the time that was traveled. Y'all. What? 40 minutes to drive 12 miles. but she got it there early, probably because it doesn't take 40 minutes to drive 12 miles. And if it's taking you 40 minutes to drive 12 miles, how freaking bad is the traffic? You should not have even gotten that order. What the hell?
So I don't think you realize how far it is.
So why think you accept the pickup if you think it's that far?
They don't let us know how far, so I think you need to adjust your tip.
This is so funny that this was captured on Ring footage, because I've seen so many of these clips where people capture these insane delivery drivers, even insane things happening with delivery drivers on their doorbell cameras. It's like, oh my goodness. But you guys, really, for real, this woman is complaining that she drove 40 minutes to pick up an order when she knew exactly after she accepted it. And even after she accepted it, she could have canceled the order. Once it was put into her GPS, she could have seen, oh, that's pretty far. I don't really want to do it. And if she decided to do it, she did it out of the hope that she wasn't going to get an $8 tip and probably more. But because she did get an $8 tip, that just wasn't worth her time. But sis, you're still getting paid from the app. I just don't get it. I don't know why she's complaining and taking it out on this poor man who just ordered from the app. He just wanted his food. And she's like, nope. No. That $8 tip? No. Y'all, it's expensive enough to order the food that we are getting, let alone pay the delivery fee from the DoorDash. Then to tip the driver more than the 15% that we're supposed to tip. I mean, come on.
To make it right.
How much is the tip?
You gave an $8 tip.
What the hell are you looking for? I gave an $8.
Okay, I'm going to bring the food back. I'm going to bring the food back. Okay.
Okay. Is she kidding?
She got an $8 tip on top of what she's already being paid to do, which is deliver the food. Just 12 miles. Is that far? A little bit, but not bad when you're in a vehicle, ma'am. What are you complaining about? I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here. I'm sorry that my voice sounded pretty monotone throughout the entire thing. I have allergies, so if I spike my voice at all, whether it's up or down, I'll literally start to sniffle up and then cough away, and that's not a fun time. Y'all don't want to listen to that. I was trying to keep this video headphone friendly without throwing in all that extra shebang with the audio and me coughing and sneezing. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know if you guys want me to react to more Karen clips, and even you guys really email me at revokereality@gmail.com and send me clips that you guys want me to react to, and I'll start doing compilations either weekly or bi-weekly, depending on how many clips that I get from you guys. If you guys just send me clips over there in my email, I will react to them in my free time like I'm doing with this one. And with that being said, I'll catch you in the next video.